Walk into a cafe in 2025 and ordering coffee feels like you're taking a multiple choice exam. Would you like dairy, almond, oat, soy, pea, rice, coconut, hemp, or water with emotional support foam? Baristas don't even blink anymore. They're basically milk diplomats negotiating peace treaties. And God forbid you pick the wrong milk. Say whole milk out loud, and suddenly you're the villain of a TikTok think piece. But here's the kicker. This chaos isn't new. People have been arguing over what counts as real milk for thousands of years. From holy cows to chalk lattes, welcome to Milk Wars, history's frothiest battlefield. Ancient people took their milk seriously. In India, cows were sacred. Milk was literally liquid holiness. Meanwhile, in Greece and Rome, goat milk was the MVP. Why? Because cows were expensive and goats were basically cheap, four-legged vending machines. Romans even drank pasca, sour milk mixed with vinegar. Yes, imagine finishing a sweaty marathon battle and yelling, "Water, nah, give me spoiled milk juice." And athletes today complain about Gatorade flavors. Even more bizarre, some ancient doctors swore by donkey milk as the ultimate health drink. Cleopatra bathed in it. Imagine walking into her spa like, "Ma'am, why does this place smell like Shrek's garage?" In medieval Europe, milk had trust issues. Doctors said it could cause fevers, plagues, or lust. Yes, apparently too much cow juice turned you into a medieval flirt machine. Forget Tinder, just slam 2 jugs of milk and boom, you're irresistible. But here's the twist. Monks invented almond milk. Why? Because church rules said no animal products during fasting, but loopholes always win. Almond milk became medieval soylent, expensive, bland, and sold as holy juice. Basically, it was the oat milk of its time. Fun fact, regular milk was considered too peasanty. Nobles didn't drink it unless they wanted to cosplay poor. Imagine a knight whispering, "Quick, hide the cow. My date thinks I'm vegan." By the Renaissance, medical textbooks couldn't decide if milk was a miracle or a monster. One doctor in the 1500s literally wrote, "Milk breeds worms in the stomach." Imagine being lactate and trying to spin that into a commercial. Meanwhile, the rich made milk a flex. Nobles would sip fresh cow juice from golden goblets like it was Dom Perignon. Peasants outside were like, "Sir, that looks warm and lumpy, but cheers, I guess." And of course, art joined in. Painters would sneak cows and milkmaids into their works, turning dairy into a weird Renaissance status symbol. Forget NFTs, owning a cow was the original flex. Now buckle up for the 1800s, the darkest chapter of milk history. Cities like New York had a booming demand for milk, but fresh milk spoiled fast. The solution? Water it down. But watered milk looked too thin, so shady vendors added chalk and sometimes plaster. That's right, kids in the 1800s were basically drinking sidewalk smoothies. This scandal was so bad it caused riots and laws. Pasteurization became the savior. Louis Pasteur himself was basically Gordon Ramsay of milk safety, yelling, "It's raw! This milk is raw! You'll kill someone!" By the 20th century, milk became the star of national propaganda. Posters promised it made kids taller, stronger, smarter. Ads literally screamed, "Drink milk or else." Meanwhile, soy milk quietly re-entered the chat. Originally a Chinese invention, it suddenly became trendy again, especially among health nuts. And then the government dropped the iconic slogan, "Got milk?" which honestly sounds more like a threat than an ad. Imagine Uncle Sam pointing at you, but with a milk mustache. "Drink it, citizen, or else." Today, milk isn't nutrition, it's culture war. Dairy loyalists sneer at oat lattes. Oat fans claim dairy is evil. Soy drinkers sit in the corner like the forgotten middle child. Then there's hemp milk, literally plant juice with commitment issues. The one guy who orders it swears it aligns his chakras. Bro, it just tastes like wet rope. We basically turned Starbucks into the United Nations of dairy alternatives. Baristas aren't serving coffee anymore, they're hosting peace talks. So the next time you panic over what milk to order, remember, humanity has been here before. From sacred cows to chalk lattes, every generation has fought in the milk wars. And in the end, the only thing we've proven is that humans can argue about literally anything. Cheers to milk, the longest-running food fight in history.